Welcome to the Friday Night Sports Zone, brought to you by your local Parmar store. Get ready for all the plays, all the scores, and some great fan action. The Friday Night Sports Zone on 13 News starts now.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Friday Night Sports Zone. I'm Cassidy Wood alongside Zach Gilliland. And Zach, can you believe it? It's our last Friday Night Sports Zone of the season.
Yeah, no, I can't believe it. The season, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're already in the second round of the playoffs, and our winning teams are winding down. Well, let's get right into the action. We start in Class AAA. Top-seeded Huntington taking on George Washington. The Highlanders' defense was essentially their offense. Abe Fenwick under pressure. His pass is actually tipped and intercepted by Curtis Jones Jr. Huntington with the ball deep in GW territory, and it wouldn't take him long to score after that. Gavin Lacco on the quarterback keeper. He's in. Highlanders up 7-0 early. Well, trouble for the Patriots here. A bad snap leaves Fenwick running in his own end zone. He's brought down by Donovan Garrett, who just flew off the edge. 9-0 Huntington leads. Yikes. But right before the half, it's going to be Fenwick. He redeems himself here. Into the back of the end zone. Taryn Fitzpatrick with the crazy catch in traffic. G-Dub down 12-7 at the half. The Highlanders, though, would open it up in the second half. They win 29-13, and they'll take on the winner of this one right here.
Hey, we knew that would be a close one. And the rest of these games, you guys, were held up north tonight. Cabell Midland traveled to University to face the undefeated, yes, 11-0 Hawks. The Knights came out strong and ready to rock in the first drive of the game. An easy run for Chandler Schmidt to get Midland on the board first here, 7-0. After forcing a turnover on downs, the Knights marched down the field again, and once again, it's Schmidt. Similar play, similar result, and Midland doubles its lead there. Schmidt carried the ball most of the time near the goal line, but Jackson Fetty was putting in work in the Knights' backfield, and he gets rewarded with this touchdown towards the end of the first half to make it 20-0 Cabell Midland. University couldn't get much going until the end of the first half. It's a kickoff taken by Kylan Blunt, reverses fields, and he takes it all the way to the house here. Check it out. 65 yards for the kickoff return touchdown, but Cabell Midland would stay on top for the entirety of the game to punch their ticket to the Class AAA semifinal game, the final 46-21.
I'm so excited for that one. Well, on the other side of the bracket, Spring Valley with the 6-hour drive to Martinsville, the only team in the state that has a 2-game winning streak over the Bulldogs. Early in the first quarter, Murphy Clement calls his own keeper, keeps the ball to make it a 7-0 game, and then with 2 minutes left in the first, Martinsburg again, Clement again. This time takes it to the left side of the field and will score again. Brings in a 14-0 lead for the Bulldogs. And Clement was the guy for Martinsburg on the night. Second quarter now, the quarterback barrels through the traffic, makes it a 21-0 game. Bulldogs snap Spring Valley's run over Martinsburg and advance with a 35-6 win.
Dang it, man. I thought that would be close. The Roane County Raiders traveled to Independence. They faced an undefeated squad that's coming off of a double-digit win against Shady Spring. The Patriots would start with it. Jordan Harvey with a scoop, and he's able to get it across midfield here. Patriots quarterback Logan Phelan steps back, spots Cyrus Goodson in the end zone. He sends it, but it misses. The Raiders keep it. Goodson from catching it there. Now it's second quarter action. Roane County lined up at the goal line and crossed the plane for 6. The Raiders actually got on the board first here and went for 2 and got it to make it 8-0. The first time Independence trailed by this much this season, but that lead didn't last long as the Patriots hit their stride in the second half to win it 22-8.
And elsewhere across the Mountain State, North Marion hosting Bluefield. Beavers knocked off Point Pleasant last week. Amir Hairston takes the pitch, gets to the outside. Great speed here. He will step out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Next play, it's his quarterback Riker Brown inside for the touchdown. Bluefield up 7-0. Huskies trying to answer. Brody Hall fires a quick slant to Tariq Miller, slipped and tackler gets a nice gain there, but this drive would stall with an interception in the end zone. We go to the second quarter now. Bluefield adds to the lead. Hairston right up the gut. 7 yards on the score. It's 14-0 Beavers, and that shows why they beat Point Pleasant that bad.
Yeah.
And the snap, bad snap here, bobbled by Mount Malachi Funkhauser, so he takes off, gets to the outside, and gets the first down, though. Huskies trail at the end of the half, 14-7, third quarter. Huskies draw even. Gavin Lemley ran hard all night. That's another score. Well, all night it knotted up at 14, but Bluefield, they were just too much. The 14 seed knocks off 6 seed North Marion, 35-21.
An incredible game. And in Kentucky, we have an area team from Green Up headed to the semis after taking down Bishop Brozart big, the final 34-7. Raceland will now face Pikeville for the Class 1A semifinal game on November 26th.